We lost a lot of leaders, but now it's time to rise to the occasion.
Hey, BMF.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm MoDi and we're locked in. This is the last thoughts for BMF episode 6. Now, it looks like it's going to be a good one. We got another short trailer where it just shows them at the funeral for Kevin, RIP. And we also see that Henry is back and she finally got that flamethrower we've been waiting for 6 episodes. Now, before we jump into this and we break down what we got and how episode 6 is going to play out, if you like BMF content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, tune in tonight for Are We Ready, where we take everything we know and try to make it work. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button, and I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, let's jump into it. This is my last thoughts for episode 6 of BMF, and hopefully we get that action because Meech is trying to expand out to St. Louis, and Terry has to go back to Detroit by himself. And this war between him and Henry looks like it's about to get hot. We see Terry and Meech showing up to Kevin's funeral. Now, what I'm thinking is going on here is this is their last ditch effort to try to get Detective Bryant on their side. Knowing that Kevin is dead, he's hurting for money, he's suspended from his job. They're probably saying, listen, we'll pay for everything you got with Kevin, but we need you on our side so Henry will leave us alone and it'll help you out. Now, of course, Detective Bryant does believe that all of this happened because of Kevin being involved with that gun because of his dealings with B. Mickey and BMF, Terry and Meech. So he's vowed to try to bring them two down. Now, there appears to be two different funerals. The first one looks like Terry is pulling up to Detective Bryant and Kevin's funeral because he went back to Detroit, and we know that Kevin was unalived. Now, this second funeral here looks like this is Techwood because that looks like the young boy that had the gun, young Milton, who ended up getting shot. So Meech is probably doing the same thing that Terry is doing when it goes to Bryant. Hey, listen, I told you Techwood was about to be attacked by the Miami Killers. I'll take care of this funeral. We need to click up and go against the Miami Killers. Now, we do see Meech sneaking in here from the midst of the, you know what I'm saying, behind the fence. So he's trying to get as close as he can to Remy because at this point, there is safety in numbers. And this funeral might be the way to show him like, hey, we have issues. You lost Milton. We lost Ty Washington. We'll still be enemies, but let's work together. And we know that Meech always has a plan. No matter what, he's going to have a plan. So this might be his end with Techwood and Remy Ransom. Now, I was always thinking that it was going to be him and Miami Killers against Techwood, but we had it wrong. Stacks flipped, and it went Miami Killers versus Techwood and BMF. These two are about to link up. So Meech has a plan, and we see him at the dinner table telling everybody it's time for us to rise to this occasion. So whatever differences we got with Techwood, hey, whatever differences we got with anybody in the streets, we need to make it happen and stamp our name in the streets of Atlanta. Now, BMF is getting stronger and stronger by the day. The PA boys, they came down here. Hoop came down here. They helped. Now, they might have to go back and help out Terry with this war. But as far as what Meech got going on, they done already lost Diesel. They lost Rip. Now, this is serious business. And if they're going to rise to the occasion and take over Atlanta, getting Techwood on their side is definitely something that they need to do. Now, Meech is going to start holding these big events. Well, when I say events, I mean dinners where they come together and he issues out the plan. So everyone's listening and they showing up and they're sticking with Meech. Because at this point, it's either stick with Meech or fall victim to the streets. We've all been wondering, when are we going to see Henry become the crazy Henry that we all seen in the trailer? Now, in the trailer, we seen her with the flamethrower, and it's finally happening. We're finally seeing it take place. So with her going to this extreme, we seen her stab herself last week and fight one of the guys that couldn't get Detective Bryant. So we know she's going to go all out with this because she wants to prove herself to her father. Now, there is a clip floating around of her and her father, Blaze, having a conversation. So he's probably telling her, hey, you need to chill. The block is hot. But when you got this flamethrower, literally the block is hot, and she's making it even hotter than what it was because she ain't playing around and she wants the respect that she deserves. And lastly, in Detroit, we do have a picture of Mama Meech, aka Miss Lucille, and Dr. Reese. Well, she did give Charles some of that sweet loving one time before she made him go back to his room like a kid on curfew. Well, she's back out in these streets with Dr. Maurice, and she already told Charles that it might be over with. So, Charles, if you don't get out here and make it happen, come fight for your woman, fight for the love of your life. It looks like she's going on with Dr. Reese, and Dr. Reese got that bankroll over there. So we're gonna see how this plays out. And Raw Dog Charles, he might just have to go to Atlanta and get back into the music business because Lucille, she said no more 12s, no more 12-hour shifts at Wendy's. She's in love. All right, there you go, my last thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Is the war between Terry and Henry about to get crazy, or is Terry going to be able to muster through this and get Henry up out the picture pretty soon? And also, is it a good idea for Meech, Remy Ransom, Techwood, BMF to come together, even though they have issues over Ty Washington, but come together and take out the Miami Killers and Glock? Let me know what you think. I'm Mo.J. Tune in tonight for Are We Ready, where we piece together everything that we know and come up with our theories. I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers, so I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you don't see this at 100 likes, hit that like button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.